Hello, everybody. Craig DeLuz here, coming at you from the FPC newsroom with breaking news about another lawsuit that has been filed by the Firearms Policy Coalition and the Firearms Policy Foundation. Oh, and the Second Amendment Foundation. All right, so here's the deal. So we have two individuals, both of which who 30-plus years ago were basically committed crimes. They committed crimes in other states. Neither one of them were violent crimes or violent felonies, and in both cases, both of the felonies were vacated. They were removed from their record, and their rights were restored in those individual states. Both of them wound up living in the state of California, and the problem is that as they went to purchase firearms, they were told, "Nope, you are a prohibited person," even though, once again, their convictions in the other states didn't exist, even though they had been vacated, even though they had no felonies, even though, according to the federal government, no, sorry, you don't have any felonies. In one particular case, and you guys are really going to love this, in one particular case, the individual, after they moved to California, had proceeded to purchase firearms legally in the state of California for decades. And upon multiple attempts to try and correct this issue once it was discovered in 2015, now mind you, his particular conviction was in 1987. In 2015, he found out, or he was told, he was a prohibited person. So after 3 years of trying to fix this, well, then the California Department of Justice decided they were going to send agents to his house and take all of his guns. That's right, folks. You have got to read this lawsuit. Now, normally lawsuits, it's a bunch of legalese that can sometimes make the brain hurt. But I'm telling you, if you at least read the background on these stories, it will make your blood boil. But then you'll come to understand exactly what it is that we're dealing with here in the state of California. So we filed a lawsuit against Javier Becerra. We filed a lawsuit against at least one of his deputies, but multiple of his deputies, because in essence what they're doing is they're violating the full faith and credit clause, meaning what another court does in another state, at least something that's legal in another state, that happens in California. And that's good. It should be good. It should be recognized in California. For example, marriages. Marriages is a great case. When you get married in another state, that marriage is recognized in another state. Well, if another state says, yeah, no, your felony conviction is gone, your rights have been restored, well, then your rights have been restored. Well, evidently not in the state of California. So that's why we filed this lawsuit. Next week, we're going to have one of the attorneys on coffee to talk about this in detail. So my homework for you right now is this. Take the time, follow the link in the description of this video, and go and read about the case. So that way you can have all the dirty details, and then make sure you go ahead and put your questions in the description to this video. And I'll make sure when I have the attorney on, I'll make sure to present some of those questions to the attorney. The other thing we need you to do is we need you to support our legal efforts. We need you to support us. So make it a point. Also, donate. Follow that link in the description of this video, and you can donate to the case. Actually, it'll be on the same page as where you'll read about the case itself. So do that. Read about the case. Donate. It'll be a tax-deductible contribution to the Firearms Policy Foundation. So once again, encourage you. Help us help you fight for our right to keep and bear arms. Once again, this is Craig DeLuz coming at you from the FPC newsroom. Thank you so much for tuning in, for liking and sharing this video so that your friends will know FPC is the home in the fight for civil rights. Got to use them or you're going to lose them. You guys take care.
If you like our videos, follow, subscribe, like, and share.